Guys, everyone here, we have nearly finished this entire tractate over here of Masechet Bava Kamma. What an achievement. It's been nearly 4 months already since we started. And we're in page 118, Kuf Yud Chet, respectively. And Bezrat Hashem, the Grand Siyum is going to come up because naturally it's 119 pages. So fantastic achievement. Well done to everyone that's been learning it every single day. Everyone that's been watching just a tidbit, even if it's 1 minute, you've been getting inspiration from these videos or whatever you've been doing online or what it might be, or with a chavruta. It's a fantastic achievement. It's like a trophy. We can kiss it here like everything else as if this is all there is, because really it is some achievement over here, friends. We're in 118 and I usually love using the notes of Rabbi Adin Steinsaltz. I think they were just incredible class. Also, and it's actually very, very interesting. We're going to see from a Mishnah today on this specific daf over here, they list a number of cases where it is forbidden to purchase things because we fear that they may be stolen goods over here. So what is that, friends? What are these items over here, first of all? Buying wool, naturally, milk or kids from shepherds who are watching other people's flocks. That's one of the things. Buying fruit or trees from people who are paid to guard an orchard. Those are included in this category. In situations where the owner knows and approves of certain activities, there is no problem with purchasing the products. Examples of such, let's say, arrangements are, say, for example, buying from women who make woolen garments in the area called Yehuda, buying from women who make linen garments in the Galil, and also buying calves from women in the Sharon. Also, very interesting. The Mishnah rules, however, that in all these cases which I just said, where the purchaser is told to hide what he has bought, he has purchased, then it's going to be forbidden to purchase since it is likely to be stolen property. That's a big sign that this stuff could be stolen. However, the Gemara in today's daf is going to quote a Braita that expands on these rules, explaining, for example, that already sewn woolen clothing can be purchased from shepherds, since we assume that it belongs to them, to the shepherds themselves. We have that chazaka, that assumption. The general principle taught by the Braita is that anything that the shepherd sells, that the owner would notice, can be purchased over here. So let's say, for example, one rule that the Braita mentions is that milk or cheese can be purchased in the desert over here, but not in a settled area. There's a difference if someone is living in a desert or someone is traveling there or in a settled area. However, the commentator Rashi is going to explain that since it's difficult to transport these back to the owner, there must be some sort of agreement, haskama, between the owner and the shepherd, allowing the shepherd to keep them. There's actually the commentator called the Bartanara will also suggest something, that there may be an agreement that the shepherd should sell them and give naturally the proceeds to the owners, whatever they have made. Another commentator, who we learned about, the Rambam, had a different reading within regards to it, which allowed for purchase of milk and cheese in settled areas and forbidding it in the desert. So something going on a tangent from what we just said over here, where he will actually forbid it inside the desert, the midbar, we call it naturally in Hebrew. However, the explanation for this position is that only in the city will the owner be able to see what the shepherd is doing. There's some sort of like vigilance. In those days, there was, naturally we know there was video cameras and all those things to check up on everything. You needed the people, the presence actually there in those locales. However, in the deserts where the owner cannot properly supervise the shepherd's activities, we must be more careful about purchasing stolen goods. That's according to him over there, because naturally for those reasons also. So 118, we've done 4 months into this now, and it's the last day tomorrow before we go into Bava Metzia, Bezrat Hashem, and this will be dedicated to my wife's uncle, who passed away just over 5 years ago, Yoram ben Miriam. So Bezrat Hashem, this will be his Lilun Nishmat. And please watch over all the previous 118 videos, Bezrat Hashem, and we're going to hear good things from Israel. Take care, have a great night.